first thing I want to do is say rest in peace to a legendary rapper. He's a battle rapper specifically. His name is Pat Stay. Okay, he's a legendary battle rapper out of Nova Scotia, Canada, and he passed away tragically on like early morning September 4th. He was at a bar, and an incident took place. Some violence happened, and he ended up passing away from that. So, this really is like a major blow, really, to the battle rap community because Pat Stay he was one of the more famous people on the planet when it comes to battle rap, right? He was a big deal in battle rap. A lot of people in the mainstream rap industry knew of him. Some of them knew him. Some of them were fans of him. Like, he's a big deal, right? So when a lot of people are seeing like a lot of people being sensitive when it comes to conversations around Pat Stay's passing and things like that, everybody has to be understanding of it because in the battle rap world, we know how big he is or how big of a figure he was, right? So when I see people get sensitive about different topics and conversations around him, I fully understand because, like I said, he was a legend. He was big name, big time. Even Eminem tweeted R.I.P. to him, called him a king, one of the best in the world. And that's Eminem, one of the biggest rappers in history, one of the biggest musicians ever, is shouting you out. Pat Stay really was a big deal. So it's just wild, man, for him to go out like that. And of course, as with everything in rap, it's not without controversy because Pat Stay had recently put out a diss. So the rapper The Game, he put out a diss song to Eminem, right? Eminem is ignoring him. The Game is like poking at Eminem, trying to get Eminem to go back and forth with him, but Eminem is ignoring the Game. So Pat Stay is like, and this is unrelated to the incident that made Pat Stay lose his life. I'm just telling you about some controversy around it. So Pat Stay decided, like, you know what? I like to rap, and The Game is wanting to call somebody out. I know Eminem is not going to rap at The Game, so Pat Stay, I'll jump in it. So Pat Stay made a diss about The Game. It was rap stuff. I actually didn't listen to The Game's diss about Eminem, and I didn't listen to Pat Stay's diss at The Game. I mean, I just felt like it was, none of these people have real problems with each other, so I'm not about to listen. Like, they manufacturing issues. So I didn't listen. I'm still not listening. I have no reason to listen, right? So Pat Stay dropped his diss song or whatever. He was poking at The Game, dropped a video the day before he passed away, or a couple of days before he passed away. So after he passed away, Hollywood Unlocked posted, they just posted Canadian battle rapper Pat Stay fatally stabbed at 36 days after dissing The Game over Eminem. So pretty much they already framed it like it's something related to the Game thing and all that. So then Whack 100 reposted on his page. Whack 100, for people who don't know, is The Game's manager. Very loud and obnoxious to some people. Guy out of LA or out of the West Coast. I don't think he's from the city of LA, but he's from out there. He's The Game's manager. He posted Psalms 144:1. Pretty much he said, Los Angeles Confidential, which is The Game's name on Instagram. He said, "I'm not answering your calls. I'm at church." And The Game commented under and said, "I'm at church. God bless his family." So really, they're like taunting Pat Stay and his family and legacy by reposting it. It's very distasteful. Excuse me, like I said, my throat is still a little bit messed up. It's very distasteful, right? But and a lot of people saying corny, clout chase, whatever. But you have to understand, people, when there's issues when people are alive. And I know that, like I said, they manufactured this whole thing. There was no real issues with these guys. However, when a person is dissing somebody, the person being dissed may not have any type of positive things to say or positive feelings about the person dissing them in life or in death, right? So I think that people need to like wrap their minds around this, because every time somebody dies in the hip hop world, somebody who was their enemy, which I don't understand why all these guys need to have enemies. Anyway, somebody who was their enemy is saying something disrespectful about the person who died. And that's going to always happen. The reason it's going to always happen is because normally, take it out of rap, when somebody dies that you have a problem with, you don't have anything positive to say about them. Okay? That's just the way the world is. That's not even a rap thing. I don't know why people act like, oh my God, they act like they just don't understand how people could say something about a person that died. Like, that's not a new thing. Like, it's not. So don't be so surprised by it. I mean, first of all, the game likes to mention people anyway. And WAC 100, they like to talk about other people anyway. So y'all have, I don't understand how you couldn't have known that this was coming.